Yeah. Oh, look, I look like Edward Cullen. We get out the sunshine.
Your video on the Ellen DeGeneres show was so amazing. I can't believe I
Thank
hadn't
you.
seen it before.
Oh, you have not?
I hadn't seen it before. I just hadn't.
No
I don't know.
kidding.
Somehow I missed these like amazing. Oh, that's perfect. You're in perfect focus. So
Right,
wherever you are,
I'm gonna stay still. Okay.
freeze. Don't move a muscle. And also, by the way, I should start with congratulations on the release of your book.
Thank you so
excited
much
for you.
Thank you very much. I'm excited for me too, and I really appreciate it. And thank you for hosting me. Look at your beautiful home.
Oh, thank you. And now you are like the expert of the messy truths about motherhood, and you've written the book on it, essentially.
I'm trying to rebrand myself, Zibby, from being the gas station mom, you know, the gas station hug mom, to the messy truth about motherhood mom.
I like it.
Because now I had walked out in Target several times. People stopped me and be like, "Are you that lady from the gas station?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." So my goal in life now is to be the messy truth mom. I'm basically Buddy the Elf when it comes to Christmas. It's my favorite. And I went to the Wawa, which now I know I have to explain to people is not Walmart. It is a gas station that has all of the good things in Florida. And so in the spirit of Christmas, I decided to buy the lady behind me's ginger ale. And so I was like, "Merry Christmas." And I was all excited. And I walked outside feeling good about life. And this man is cleaning my windshield. And I am like, "Oh." So I walk up to him and I am like, "Sir, this is my favorite thing about humanity and my favorite time of year. Just thank you so much." And I hugged him. And I realized that he was cleaning his windshield and it was not my car. And so, you know, naturally being an influencer, I jumped straight into my car. Well, I'm laughing so hard I can't explain to him what I am even like, what I've done. So I get in my car, I drive 2 spaces over, which is not weird at all for this poor man. And I go live and tell the story of what I've just done. And then I hang up my phone and go pick up my kid, as one does. We do these things, right? And so by the time I get home, I'm getting messages from friends and they're like, "MK, what in the heck were you doing? This is the funniest story ever." Like, my friends don't usually do this when I make live videos. So I go online and check it, and it had like 1 million views in an hour.
Oh my God.
Which is bonkers. And then it just only went crazier from there. So, you know, the internet gives. Zuckerberg liked me that day, I guess.
So tell me about your book, and tell me about how you went from the girl at the Wawa to published author and leader of the mom community.
So this is the greatest thing about this book. The book came, believe it or not, before the Ellen thing. So, you know, I've been writing a blog for about 6 years. I know the age of my blog based on the age of my son, because I started writing in the throes of postpartum depression. I was very lonely and I was anxious and I could not leave my house. By the way, tell me when I'm running out of time, because I am very long-winded. But I just picked up blogging as a way to kind of just do something, right? Because I would never leave home. And what started out as a way to just share stories with family kind of grew steam and got bigger. And then I started writing for Scary Mommy. And the next thing I knew, the hobby was a career. And last year, a small publisher reached out to me and offered me a book. And it had never even was in the, you know, my wildest dreams that I could be an author. And so I was thrilled and I said yes. I jumped right into it. And being a person of faith, I thought like, oh my gosh, God has given me such a great gift. This is like my first book deal. It's a, you know, not like the biggest book deal in the world, but like, I'm going to give it back to God, you know? So this is what happened. I attached a charity to the book. I decided that all of my proceeds were going to go to the Mighty Acorn Foundation, which helps educate orphans in Kitale, Kenya. And the reason I chose it, because I was really familiar with it. But, and this is what God does. I put a charity involved in this book, and we didn't know how this book was going to sell. This is pretty, like I said, a fairly small book deal. All of a sudden, I have a video go viral to the tune of like 80 million views. I go on Ellen, and Barnes & Noble picks up my book. Target picks up my book. The book is doing very well. And I can't help but feel like it's because there was so much heart attached to the project, you know, because the book is beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It's a great I mean, I love it. I'm very proud of it. But like sometimes God does special things with ordinary things, you know, and that's kind of how I feel about Mom Babble. Like it's a special book. I think people will read it and I think they'll enjoy it, but I think that there's something like a little bit bigger being done with it, and that makes my heart feel good.
Oh, well, you can tell in everything you do it from your heart. I mean,
thank you.
You didn't like decide to give money to charity because like this is exactly like case in point. It's not like, oh, that will look good. It's like you really felt the need to give back immediately. So nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, and now this book is out there. This charity must be like over the moon, right?
I hope so. We're just dying to see what their first check looks like. I mean, we're all new to this, you know, like I told him, I was like, I don't know if you're going to get like $1 or 100,000. Like, we don't know. It's just, you know, I don't know how many books are selling. It's all just a mystery to me. But it's fun. I mean, it's so exciting. Like, I'm just banging on doors trying to sell this book. And then we're all waiting because I'm friends with the owner of the the charity. And we're kind of like holding hands, like virtually, obviously, because social distancing. And I'm like, well, when you get your first check, let me know, because we in the contract, the royalties bypass me. Like, I won't know anything until they get a check. And then she's going to call me and we're going to, no matter what, we're going to celebrate, because, you know, every dollar is going to make a difference. But we're kind of hoping it's a lot.
It's so awesome. It's just so amazing of you to do it.
Thank you.
And having never wanted to be an author and having this book deal like fall in your lap. How did you?
I feel so bad saying that, because I know that it's a lot of people's dream. And I think that if I had the opportunity to write a dream for myself, maybe I think this would have been it. But, you know, like, I feel so cheesy, like saying God knows better, because I love Jesus, but I'm not like a super churchy person. But like, my life has been a series of me just wanting to go left and God being like, you're going to go right. And, you know, I thought I was going to be a rock star, which sounds hilarious because it is. And, you know, I also thought I was going to be an astronaut, and like, none of those things were in the cards for me. But being an author has given me the most joy ever, because God knew better. That's annoying to say, because he's always right, which is also annoying to say, but it's true. He just knew better.
Can you go back to wanting to be a rock star? In what capacity? In what capacity was that a dream? You wanted to?
This was not just a fleeting thing. I literally was like in a country band for a very long time. Wrote a lot of music, have an album out. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not terrible at music, but like, really, I'm not a rock star. I am not.
Were you the singer in the band?
I sing, I play guitar, I wrote the music. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Fun fact, I was invited to audition for The Voice.
No way.
And yeah, how much time do I have? Because there's
you have 2 minutes.
Oh, let me crank out a quick little nugget of fun here. As I was auditioning, so I got an invitation to audition for The Voice, which is a low-key, like, they don't tell people that's a thing. And while I was there, I just had my baby, and I brought my breast pump because of pumping. Nothing makes you feel less like a rock star than having a breast pump with you at your audition. Well, my audition was running late. I was 3 hours behind, had not had a granola bar or pumped my boobs. And so if you're a mom, you know this is a problem. And I'm like, the last thing I need right now is for my boobs to leak during my audition for The Voice. So I go to the bathroom with my pump, and I'm like, wee wah, wee wah. And I had locked the door, but I see the door handle jiggle and the lock pops, and who walks in but the producer of The Voice? And I have all my Spanx at my ankles and my breast pump attached to my boobs going wee wah. And I just sit there like, well, my shame and my everything about me has died right now, including my dreams to be a rock star. And that was literally the day I decided that, like, being a rock star was not for me. The decision may have also been made for me in that moment, but still.
Did you get out of the bathroom and go do your audition?
Oh, I auditioned, and like 2 seconds into the song, he's like, I think I've heard enough.
Oh no. You know what? I think you're a rock star for even being in that position. I think that's amazing.
It's a good story anyway.
It's a great story, and you are clearly a really special person. And I think that it's just awesome. I think it's just awesome.
Thank you. I swear I brushed my hair for you. I really did. I don't know what happened.
It looks great. Do you have a book? I don't have a copy of it. I only had the electronic version. But
I do have a book. Let me go grab it for you. Oh, here's one.
Somebody in the comments is saying you're still a rock star.
Y'all don't hate me, but I do have toilet paper. That's also paper towels, so y'all don't judge me. I'm not a hoarder. Here's the book.
Aww.
Isn't it pretty?
It's awesome.
Oh, and real quick, I'm going to flip to the back because I want y'all to see these beautiful children in Kitale, Kenya, because 100% of my royalties go to support this foundation. Y'all need to go buy a book. You just have to, okay?
You're amazing.
Thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it.
All right. Bye, MK. Congratulations.
Thank you. Bye-bye.